don't know why. I just, you do stupid things.
Why would you even think about that?
Because I wanted to be like Spider-Man.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Carter.
And welcome to IKAGA.
It's kind of a gray area.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know how acronyms work.
That's an acronym.
That's how you do it. How you doing today, Matt?
I'm super excited about the show.
Obviously.
I'm excited that we're here.
Happy to be at this moment finally.
I'm excited that you guys are here.
I feel like we've been stuck in this endless time loop of trying to get things done.
This is true, which I believe is our first topic.
It is actually our first topic.
Way to segue.
Yeah, we decided to go with one of the fun ones up front. Mm-hmm. That way, we're coming out of the gate swinging. So, Matt, here's the shade for you. Mm-hmm. If you were stuck in a time loop, similar to Groundhog Day or Happy Death Day or anything else that's copied Groundhog Day, all that to say, if you were stuck in a time loop, similar to Groundhog Day, would it be okay for you to do whatever you want, since you know that it's just going to reset at the end of the day and everything will be fine in the morning?
Okay, so I've seen a lot of TV shows, period. But I've seen a lot of shows and movies where a time loop happens.
Yeah.
And people are
We've
always...
watched most of those together.
Yeah, honestly. And so people always are like, oh no, I'm stuck in a time loop, or like, what's happening? They always freak out at first, as we all would. But then after
There's 5 stages of being stuck in a time loop.
After however many loops, someone mentions oh, you can pretty much do whatever you want, as often as you want, and there's no repercussions. And they're like, oh, freedom! And then they go do that stuff.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want.
Well, we've seen this in Groundhog Day. He mastered the piano, punched that one guy in the face.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. He used it to help people. I mean, himself,
at the end.
But then also people. Yeah. Like I said, I've seen this in a lot of other things. One of my favorite was Stargate. There was an episode of this.
In a time loop?
In a time loop. In that, they did whatever he wanted. And they did stuff, not really hurting other people. Jack O'Neill is not that kind of person, if you follow Stargate. You didn't watch Stargate, did you?
I mean, I've seen Atlantis.
It's just common knowledge that if you're stuck in time loop, you can do whatever you want. It's going to reset. It won't affect anything.
Everyone and their grandma knows that.
The problem with that is, okay, yes, you can go and crash a car, and the next day it comes right back, car's not damaged.
Oh, it's not even coming back. It just never was crashed.
That just never happened. If you stab someone, and the next day it resets and never happened, but that whole day you put them through a stabbing, and emotionally you did that to yourself.
Yeah, and then you also remember it, so you have to live with that guilt. And if it was real for you, is it real in general?
If you can do something, but then there's no real effects, is it okay to do it?
So from your perspective, you know that you've done something horrible.
Yes.
But no one else does.
But no one will remember it.
So, I mean, that's...
And that horrible thing undone, or will not affect anyone ever.
I mean, I feel at that point, for me personally, if you were asking me, if you were to stick me on a show where I have to answer questions like this...
Let's assume you are.
Okay. I think it's fine because it's like I said, it's not that it gets reversed. It's that it never will have happened, to anyone's perspective.
Happened.
Well, it never would have happened at all because that day that you looped through won't exist. Eventually, when the time loop breaks, whatever the last day of the time loop is then just the day that is.
That's just the day. You really want to make sure if you decide to nuke the world, that's not the last loop.
Which brings me to why this would be a problem for me, though, because what if the random act of violence or you loot a store or something, what if the next day you've gone 600 days of being stuck in this time loop, and then you go drive your car right into someone who's not going once the lights turn green.
Because you're going a little crazy and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's fine. But so you go and you do this crazy thing that you would never do otherwise, and then the next day you wake up and it's just the next day.
Oh, time loop nightmare.
Yeah. All right, so once and for all, what's your take on this?
I would really want to, and I would do stuff to really push the boundaries, but I would not do anything I wouldn't permanently lifetime regret if that was like the last day. So I would say no, I wouldn't do anything.
You know what I would do?
Nothing super serious like killing someone or like... I'd probably blow up an empty building. I would do that.
Oh, yeah, like some Last Man on Earth stuff.
Yeah, I would do that crap because like no one got hurt. Like if I get arrested, it's like vandalism. I would do that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do like the big stuff. I couldn't do the big stuff.
Yeah, I'd probably leave out the big stuff. I feel like I'd shoplift because like you're not really stealing from anyone. It's gonna go right back. It's not like you even get to keep it. So it's like you're technically renting something for the day. So that's like
basically just use your credit card.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay it back later.
Yeah, because the time loop.
I would go stand in like a McDonald's or a Walmart or a Target or something, anywhere where like difficult people congregate.
You can do that now.
Yeah, but this would be without repercussions.
Oh.
I would go there and just stand next to the cash registers and then just call people out on being rude jerks to whoever's like working the register. Oh, you know what? Why would I draw the line there? I would like spray them with silly string or something. Like,
psst, rude.
Yeah, you're not hurting anyone. It stains their clothes. It's kind of confusing and disorienting, so it gives you the upper hand.
Silly string does stain your clothes, by the way.
Yeah, it also stains concrete walls. I found that out the hard way. I don't know why. I just, you do stupid things.
Well, why would you even think about that?
Because I wanted to be like Spider-Man.
If someone just has really good timing on stuff, maybe
they're in a time loop.
Maybe they're in a time loop, or maybe they can control time
Maybe
loops.
that's all it is. When you see someone do something really smooth, it's just that they've already lived this day before.
They've practiced it like 5 other times.
Yeah, at least.
That's cheating.
Well, I think we should go ahead and let the universe decide what is appropriate to do in a time loop.
Yep. So, oh great universe, what should we do?
I, by the way, will be representing the Show No Restraint party.
I will represent the Show Restraint party. All right, universe, tell us which party wins.
Yep. All right, I win again.
Well, the universe has decided that you can do anything.
Yeah, so now you guys know that.
You can do anything.
You can do whatever you want in a time loop.
Yep.
It's all cool with the universe. And who else but the universe would bring you a time loop? This time loop brought to you by the universe.
The universe. Where you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, Matt, I gave you the shade, so I think it's only fair if you present to me a good would you rather to round out the episode.
Yeah, all right. You can either travel through time.
Okay.
Okay.
Forward and backwards.
Forward and backwards.
Far as I want.
Yep.
Okay.
Total control of it.
Am I able to come back to the present moment too? Okay.
Yep. Total control, no downsides to it. Or...
Well, right off the bat, that sounds like the best option.
Yeah. Or push time through you. You can change how old you are at any time. So basically be immortal.
Oh my God.
And basically... All right, think about this. If you get shot... You can rewind your time to where physically you weren't shot.
So, okay, here's the fun thing about that, is that I could see what I'm going to look like at each stage of my life, which would be cool. If I did the, move time through you.
Yeah.
Because then I already know what I looked like as a kid, but I'd be able to see, like, what do I look like when I'm 40? What do I look like when I'm 70?
Yes, so I asked you.
Right. Move time through me or move through time?
Yes.
Move through time because there's so many reasons why that would be awesome. I would go back in time and learn more about lost civilizations because I think it's a shame there's so much. Like the Library at Alexandria, burned to ground. None of that will ever be recovered. I could go back and like...
What if you burned it?
Oh my God, what if it is my fault? What if every bad thing throughout all of history was just me time traveling?
It could be.
It would be cool to see what I would look like as a 70-year-old man. But it would be cooler to be able to go anywhere I want in time.
Yeah. I'd mess with people.
Oh, I would too. And I would definitely...
I would do the same thing, by the way. I would time travel instead of pushing time through me.
Yeah.
What if everyone agrees with us? You guys should tell us whether or not you agree with us. Because this is two persons' opinion in a studio. Mm-hmm. I would love to know what the world thinks.
And obviously we let the universe decide for the topics of the Shades of Grey. Yes. And that's infallible. You can't question that.
No.
But yeah, for the Would You Rathers, it's
preference.
It's preference.
It's preference-based.
It's preference.
I just want to thank you guys for joining us today.
Oh, yeah, as always.
This was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. Cars, you have fun?
I had fun. I could relive this whole day again.
We both had fun. We'd live it again if we could. And you know what? Maybe one day we will.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we're listening from behind that door right now.
I love that too in time travel movies when they do that.
FAQ about time travel. Great movie, British. It's just one of those low budget, really good films where it's just super entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Chris O'Dowd from the IT Crowd.
Chris O'Dowd, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
God, I know more actors' names than I have real people in my life. Mm-hmm. Like if you go talk,
it's all about quality, guys, not quantity.
Like if you go talk to my grandma, she'll tell you about like every cousin and third cousin and like distant relative. Like she has like thousands of people that she knows about, and then I know like 4 people I'm related to.
That's because we grew up with like Facebook and MySpace, and like our options were just like, yeah, you're my friend now. Her option was like, go out and meet people face to face.
Well, you also have to carry around those like volumes of photos and albums so that you can make people look through them.
Yeah, and also when you did your shopping, you went out and went shopping. Like you went down to the store.
It's just like the ultimate hostage situation, by the way, when like a grandma brings out a photo album. Because like, what are you going to do? You're like, no, I don't want to see your family or your first house or what your father looked like during the war.
Yeah, would you rather hurt your grandma's feelings or just
sit around on the couch for 2 hours and look at old photos?
Yeah, but she's got like those like with the Werthers. She's got the Werthers. Just
the hard ones or the chewy ones?
Yeah, hard ones.
No,
I grew up with the hard ones.
Werther should make like a package of the hard candies that has like lint already in the bag.
It'd probably just save my grandma some time. It should smell a little bit. They should throw one mothball into the bag.
Yeah, and then you just put the logo Werther's, like your grandfather always had, and it would be just like that.
Just like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe smell a little bit like gasoline. And a little bit like
Did your grandfather smell like gasoline a lot?
Always working in the garage. Yeah, he's at a certain age, you don't care.
Where was he during the Great Baltimore Fire?
Grandpa, I started it.
Right. You caught me.
You caught me. We gotta go tell your mom.
I'm in a time loop. It's gonna reset. No one will believe you.
All right, I think that's just about it. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell.
Always wear safety glasses when changing guitar strings.
Oh, get a pet fish. And as always, IKAGA.